Mysterious disappearances, electronic foggy areas, and an undefined stretch of land, the Bermuda Triangle is one of the greatest mysteries of all time. It has become the subject of endless myths, legends, and conspiracies. The Bermuda Triangle has captivated our imagination for decades. With tales of vanished ships and strange occurrences, this mysterious region has left scientists and researchers baffled. But now the clouds are clearing. The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle is coming to light, and it will make you question your understanding of the region. So, without further delay, let's get started. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is an area of the Atlantic Ocean roughly bounded by Miami, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. The actual range of the area is debated between 500,000 square miles to 1,000,000 square miles. But beyond its geographical coordinates, the Bermuda Triangle harbors incidents that have defied logical explanation. Ships and aircraft have vanished without a trace within its boundaries. Some people have even given accounts of supernatural activity. But how did it all begin? The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle dates back to 1492 when Christopher Columbus sailed through the area on his first voyage to the New World. Columbus and his crew reported a variety of odd occurrences, starting with bizarre compass bearings in the area. He also reported that a great flame of fire crashed into the sea one night and a strange light appeared in the distance a few weeks later. An especially infamous tragedy occurred in March 1918 when the USS Cyclops, one of the Navy's largest fuel ships at the time, disappeared somewhere between Barbados and the Chesapeake Bay. The USS Cyclops was a 542-foot-long Navy cargo ship with over 300 men and 10,000 tons of manganese ore on board. The Navy has reported that there were no storms in that area at the time that could have blown the ship off the path. What is strange is that the Cyclops never sent out an SOS distress call despite being equipped to do so. Despite an exhaustive search effort, no trace was ever found of the ship, and naval investigators never landed on a definite cause for its disappearance. Only God and the sea know what happened to the great ship, U.S. President Woodrow Wilson later said. In 1941, two of the Cyclops' sister ships similarly vanished without a trace along nearly the same route. The intrigue escalated in 1944 when the U.S. Navy found the USS Rubicon, an American ship that had lost contact a month earlier. Boarding the vessel, the USS Navy was met with a strange sight. They found no crew members and their belongings were left untouched. It was as if the crew had vanished into thin air. A pattern allegedly began forming in which vessels traversing the Bermuda Triangle would either disappear or be found abandoned. Then came the disappearance of the fateful Flight 19. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle will be forever tied to the incident of December 5, 1945. 5 U.S. Navy bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida on a routine training flight. Led by instructor Lieutenant Charles Taylor, the assignment was to fly a 3-legged triangular route with a few bombing practice runs over hen and chicken shoals. Taylor and his team completed their mission without incident, but shortly after the patrol turned north for the second leg of its journey, something very strange happened. Taylor became convinced that his Avenger's compass was malfunctioning and that his planes had been flying in the wrong direction. Taylor gave commands to change direction several times. Due to miscommunication, all 5 planes flew aimlessly until they ran low on fuel and were forced to ditch at sea. That same day, a rescue plane and its 13-man crew also disappeared. After a massive weeks-long search failed to turn up any evidence, the official Navy report declared that it was as if they had flown to Mars. The remains of the Mariner and its 13 crew members were never recovered, but it's commonly believed that the seaplane exploded shortly after takeoff. Flying boats were notoriously accident-prone and nicknamed flying gas tanks for their propensity to catch fire. Suspicions that the seaplane may have gone up in flames were confirmed by a passing merchant ship, which spotted a fireball and found evidence of an oil slick in the ocean. 3 years later, in 1948, a DC-3 commercial flight headed towards Miami vanished over the triangle with 29 passengers and 2 crew members. The plane's captain, Robert Lindquist, radioed the Miami airport for landing instructions 50 miles before reaching the destination, but the radio was met with silence, and the plane was never seen again. Fast forward to 1963 when the disappearance of the SS Marine Sulphur Queen took the world by storm. The 524-foot tanker carrying molten sulfur vanished during its journey from Texas to Virginia. Again, there was no distress call or sign of any storms or strong winds in that area. In fact, the captain had reported good weather in his last communication. No one knows what happened afterward. There was no wreckage, signals, or survivors. After more than 2 weeks of looking, the rescue team only found a few pieces of debris and life preservers. This is just the tip of the iceberg. In the last century, more than 50 ships and 20 aircraft have gone missing in the Bermuda Triangle, continuing to fuel speculation and intrigue about the forces at play in this stretch of the Atlantic Ocean. Now that we've discussed some of the incidents, let's dive into some theories about the reality of the Bermuda Triangle. One of the more straightforward explanations revolves around human error and technical malfunctions. Many of the disappeared vessels and planes were older models, potentially more susceptible to mechanical breakdowns. Moreover, navigational errors by pilots and crew could have led to their unfortunate disappearances. The complexity of operating in a vast and unpredictable ocean expanse could have contributed to these tragic occurrences. Many theories amount to the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle to natural disasters. The region is known for its intense weather patterns, including sudden storms, rogue waves, hurricanes, and waterspouts. These violent forces of nature could have damaged or sunk the ships and planes. Another theory suggests that the Bermuda Triangle is home to a magnetic phenomenon. The region showcases a unique alignment of true north and magnetic north. This convergence can distort compass readings, intensify electric storms, and affect electronic equipment. The expanse of the Bermuda Triangle is dotted with remote islands. Therefore, many theories suggest the involvement of pirates and other criminal activity. Some speculate that hijackings may have occurred, with ships and planes taken to these remote islands, raising questions about what might have transpired beyond the watchful eyes of the world. The next theories delve into the realm of legend and science fiction. Some propose that the Bermuda Triangle may be a gateway to another universe or even a black hole. In the 1970s, pilot Bruce Gernon testified that he had escaped an incident in the Bermuda Triangle. Gernon alleges that his plane was submerged in a gray haze while his compasses failed. He flew blindly for 3 minutes before his radio informed him that he was flying over Miami. When he looked at his watch, 40 minutes had passed, but he had traveled a distance comparable to 90 minutes of flight. As diverse as the theories are, no single explanation has gained universal acceptance to account for the Bermuda Triangle's mysteries. Many experts argue that a combination of factors, including human error, technical glitches, and the forces of nature, likely contribute to the unexplained disappearances. Despite the many theories proposed to explain the mysterious incidents of the Bermuda Triangle, there has been little concrete evidence. In recent years, scientists and researchers have directed their attention to the region, employing advanced technology to delve into the enigmatic phenomenon. One noteworthy research endeavor was initiated in 2018 by the Ocean Exploration Trust, led by renowned oceanographer Dr. Robert Ballard. The trust utilized remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, to explore underwater caves, map their layouts, and collect sediment and water samples. As a result, underwater sinkholes or blue holes were discovered. The blue holes are thought to be the result of the collapse of underwater caves. Researchers also discovered large fields of methane hydrates trapped in the ocean floor near the Bermuda Triangle. Methane eruptions from these deposits could lead to frothy waters that lack adequate buoyancy, potentially destabilizing ships and contributing to their disappearance. Whether the Bermuda Triangle is just an unfortunate area or a region with a dark secret, its allure remains as fascinating as ever. There is no evidence that mysterious disappearances occur more frequently in the Bermuda Triangle than in any other large, well-traveled ocean area, but this region remains an area of great interest to scientists and explorers. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button and leave a comment about what you liked. As always, thank you for watching.